be honest, this is a question I think like I ask myself a lot, and I never really have an answer. I just think it's unique because I turn my life events, which is sadness sometimes, heartbreak, whatever you go through with women, whatever you go through with your family, so on and so forth, and I just try to turn it into a vibe for people to dance to. You know what's going on, man? It's your boy Xavier Hynez. We are locked in with BPM Radio, live in Montreal. You gotta look out for the album Heartbreak in London.
MR2 format stroke.
You're now watching the All Wave Show on BPMRadioMTL.com.
WAVENEWS Montreal, BPM Radio Montreal, All Wave Show. And today, we have a special guest with us, Xavier Hynez. What's good,
What's
bro?
going on, my guy? How are you?
Cool. It's a pleasure, bro.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Straight from Toronto?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, this is my real first time being in Montreal. Real solidified time. So I'm glad that, you got me out here. We were able to do this and have a crazy interview today. You know what I'm saying?
We'll make sure next time be a better.
Nah, this is perfect, man. We ain't even worried about that. This is perfect.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
For the listeners who might not know.
I'm from, for the people that want general, we'll say Toronto. But I'm about 35 minutes east of Toronto.
Okay.
And I come from a region in a small town called Whitby. And that's where I basically lived majority of my life there. You know what I mean? It was cool, though. I had a great upbringing. I went to public school. Had a lot of friends, multicultural friends, white, black, Asian, brown, didn't matter. But for the people that really want a general place, we say Toronto because it's more popular, you know? Another thing, though, about Montreal,
Yes, sir.
we almost got lost so many times because the streets all look the same. We're like, holy moly. If we didn't have a GPS, we would have been toast for sure.
Are you signed or are you in enterprise? Right
No,
now?
I'm an independent artist. So I don't have any label, none of that. We just work on our own. And we call it the Heartbreak Collective.
Heartbreak Collective.
Yeah. So for that, it's just me, my guys, and we all play a part in pushing the brand. Trying to get it to where it needs to be, you know? But we're starting. Independent, it's a little rough at first, but we getting there. We started.
For how long you been doing like that music stuff before you get to that level of listeners?
I've been doing this, we'll call it 3 years, but like really taking it serious, the past 2 years have really been my most serious grind. And a lot of people that listen to me that are true fans that heard my progression throughout the years, they'll tell you like, damn, we came a long way from what we used to be. So I'm very proud of my journey.
First song, can you remember the first song you ever recorded or the first song that means a lot to you?
The first song I ever recorded was called Lights Go Down. It was a song I recorded in high school, like grade 10. I was in a song competition in my high school, and they're like, listen, just write a song, submit it. Who cares what happens? Just try it. So I got to record it in the classroom. A teacher unlocked the door after hours, let me and the engineer go in there. We're recording after hours. It's kind of like a spoken word song in the moment.
Nice.
And we put it out, submitted it to the talent show, and I ended up placing 6th in like my whole town. So it was pretty cool for my first track, but that was cool.
Dope.
That was my most memorable moment recording that first track, happening to be in high school recording a song.
Dope. And recording that first track, because my next question was, what is the first performance that you had?
That's the follow up too, because I had to perform it in front of judges for that talent show, and oh my god, my outfit was terrible. I thought I was fly.
Did you film?
Yeah, we filmed it. My mom has it on film, and it was crazy. Like, it's crazy when you get to see yourself years back and what you become now, and you're like, damn, like back then I could have been so much better if I just had more confidence or if I just had the right, technique to things.
How would you describe your talent?
To be honest, this is a question I think like I ask myself a lot, and I never really have an answer. I just think it's unique because I turn my life events, which is sadness sometimes, heartbreak, whatever you go through with women, whatever you go through with your family, so on and so forth. And I just try to turn it into a vibe for people to dance to, which is ironic because it's sad music, but you find yourself dancing to it,
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's my unique edge to things, but
More because of they relate.
yeah, you know what I mean? The relatable content to it. And I think that a lot of people go through things that they're too scared to talk about in the open. So I kind of try to attack those, and I think that's what makes me unique because my voice is distinctive. And when you hear me, you know it's me. At least to my knowledge of what people tell me. But
Yeah.
like
I think it's an important thing. Whenever you heard Snoop, you know you hear Snoop. You know, so
Right away.
The latest show or venue you went to perform.
I think it was about maybe 2 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago. We were at a an event for my guy Vanguard here, my manager. His people had a little event, so they wanted me to come out do an open mic thing. It was fun though. I had a lot of fun. I got to perform a song I already released. I got to perform an unreleased track. You know, getting the energy and the feedback was fun. And we did that out in Brampton. So it was a little private thing that we got to do. That was pretty cool.
You came with your partners.
Yeah.
There's a new brand that's out.
So this is their Pink Critic brand of weed. They got multiple strains. They've been doing it for about 2 years now. So to watch their progression even is pretty crazy. Because I remember just sitting down in the basement, Vanguard's basement, just talking about it. Like, hey, we're gonna do a weed brand and we're gonna get bags and we're gonna distribute it and we're gonna try to do this shit. And like the fact that they're doing it now is crazy. It's outstanding. So if you're ever in the GTA and you ever need anything, you look up Pink Critic and you will find that in your Google search because niggas is just crazy and niggas is nice at what they do.
Yes. For how long you been knowing your partners?
It's been about 2 years now too. And the crazy thing is like, it doesn't feel like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's 2 years. It feels like I've had to deal with these annoying asses my whole life. You know what I mean? But it's cool to have people that never count favors or just do things out of love. Where I drag them to Montreal. You know what I mean? But they're not artists. They don't have to be here with me today. But they're here with me because they're like, fuck, let's just watch you push your dream and do what you gotta do.
The first visual music video you did.
Takeoff. Takeoff was my first music video I ever did. And I had a very hard time shooting it. I went through like 3 videographers just to shoot that video. Not even like I wanted it perfect. It's just that in Toronto, like a lot of videographers want to post it to their channel as well. But like I had an issue with it at first because I was like, I'm trying to get all the views I can get if I give it to you. Like, who's really channeling to me? And a lot of videographers had a problem with that. And then I had to pick another one. And then it wasn't really the greatest content either, and I had to pick
all
another
we
one.
feel that we're about to do, there's no problem, bro. Put it on your
No, but like that's not the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like here it's different, but like when I'm paying you for a service,
okay,
you know what I mean? Give me my exchange fairly. You know what I mean? Give me my fair exchange. I don't need you to.
Basically, it becomes your product.
You know what I mean? I pay for it. Give me my things. You know?
Music you used to listen to.
I grew up on a various variety of artists from old dancehall, old reggae, soca, hip hop, R&B. I've listened to new school like J. Cole to me for penmanship, but it also goes back to Andre 3000,
nice,
Common. You know what I mean? I love listening to Faith Evans. I love listening to Anita Baker. I love listening to Patti LaBelle. It goes so deep from what my palette or my taste of music has been. So for me, I think that's why I'm a little bit more cultured when I'm able to make music. I'm able to tap into everybody's little emotion.
What inspired you to go hard in the booth?
Honestly,
and even if it's a person like who inspired you to go hard, or if it's an event that happens or anything.
I think it's motivation. Knowing that you could be so close from something that it just takes a little bit more and you're there. And I think that's what made me want to go harder because people kept telling me like, yo, you're actually good, but you need to put out more music. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't believe I'm good enough yet. And then I finally got to that point where at what point was I going to tell myself I'm the man, I can do this? And when I got to that point, I just said, forget everything else and just push for it. And now I'm about to drop a damn album, you know what I mean? And we did it in 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Cut that. 2 weeks.
The next song that's about to drop.
See, the next song that's about to drop, I can't even tell y'all. That's a top secret one. After the interview, you know what I mean? I'll tell you after the interview, but on there, that's a top secret one. They just need to know that Heartbreak in London is coming July 22nd.
The name of the album?
Heartbreak in London. So it's an R&B drilled type style album. and you've never heard R&B drill. You know what I mean? You hear drill rappers, but you never heard of R&B drill. So I decided to try that out, and I just hope you guys are ready and excited for that.
Directors and producers that's gonna be in the project,
For
if you can mention.
So on this project, I had all in-house producers, which is my guy AOM and my guy York. Those are my two like main producers right now, and they're in-house for me. These are the ones that are gonna be there from now on, and these are the ones that are like my solidified in-house producers. As for directors, I only have really one in-house director right now, which is Shot by T, and he did a record already off of the album for me. We already shot one ready to go. So you guys gotta be on the lookout for that too.
You got the name already?
Yeah, Scammer.
Scammer? Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that one's already out. Well, that one's already up on my Instagram. But yeah, I can't wait to drop that one for sure.
Are you currently working on a show or a venue event?
No, not right now. I'm currently, the only thing I'm probably gonna have going is probably an album release party. But after that, I think I only have one show. And I'm not really working towards the shows. I'm just trying to work towards content building like this, you know, doing interviews, letting people see my face more. People already know I can perform, people know I can make music, but they don't really know my personality. You know, they don't really get to see me enough to put the music to the personality. So people like you that give me the opportunity to showcase that, I'm always thankful.
You can shoot your IG. Any people who want to collab?
XAVIER_HYNEZ. You know what I'm saying? My DMs are always open. I'm not Hollywood. I reply. If you're good, you're good. I can't deny the talent.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure to be here. We
Yes.
live in the MTL, from the 6th to the MTL, man.
Yes, sir. This is Our Wave Show. Xavier Hynez. Salute.
She wanna trap, but she wanna scam, but she wanna scam, but she wanna